proud of what this is taking about.
No way.
He says this is the thing he's most proud of, is what his activity. So
he's proud of. My name is Mike Malfaro, and I'm here with the Center for Adventure and Experiential Learning, which is part of Garrett College. An exhibit here that showcases historic canoes and kayaks from the 1930s all the way up to modern boats. So I'd like to show you some of those boats right now. Okay.
Let's go.
So here we are, and this boat that we're looking at here is a 1923 wood canvas canoe that was loaned to us by a gentleman by the name of Alan Alt.
Okay.
And this is what they paddle. This is a boat that is similar to how a lot of people got into paddling rivers and got into paddling whitewater. A boat like this with the wood canvas, if you even grazed up against a rock, it was leaking, it was letting water in, and it needed repair. So these boats, as beautiful as they are, they were not ideal for running whitewater and running rocky rivers. But what a work of art. And this boat specifically has spruce and cedar that is used in its construction. And basically what happened was in the 1950s, when World War II was over, Grumman Aluminum had all this aluminum, they had all this labor, and they had these factories that they used to build aircrafts. You know, it was called Grumman Aviation. And Grumman decided, since they weren't going to build aircrafts, that they were going to build canoes. And this got so many canoes out into the hands of the American public that it helped canoeing really grow, and it helped canoeing really become something that would work great in rivers and in whitewater.
All the way through the 70s, actually.
All the way through the 70s and in the 80s.
Yeah.
And in the 90s. I started paddling in the late 80s at a summer camp, and I started in a Grumman canoe.
Did you really?
Grumman canoe is what I started in.
There it is.
And you had to pay your dues and work in the Grumman before you were ready for a Royalex ABS boat. So Grumman was where you started. These boats are great, but when you hit a rock, it sticks to the rock. Sometimes the boats would get dented up and banged up, but what was so much better than the canvas is they wouldn't leak when they got dented up, and you could use your foot, you could use a stick or a rock to kind of bang the canoe back out to where it was in good shape for running again. Section in the exhibit that we call the innovation section. This is where kayak design and the whole thought process in designing kayaks is changing a lot. Here we have some whitewater boats that were in the Olympics and that are some medal winning boats. Here we have Joe Jacoby and Scott Strasbaugh's C2 that was in the 1992 Barcelona Olympics. C2, an example of an early deck exhibit by Eric Martin, and this is actually his father Lance Martin's boat. So it's a little bit of neat local history.
It hung up in the pub.
This boat is on display, you know, most of the time at the Falls Pub in Ohio Pile.
Yeah.